Yeah, it's
made after.
whether you paint with oils or with watercolor or acrylic, there's always in this method there's always an underpainting. And you save so much time because what's coming next is going to go super fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to pay off super fast as you see it.
Yeah.
It's going to be like just, I mean, I keep saying a 5-year-old could do the next step if you know where the colors go.
Right.
You can't mess it up because the shadows are here, the light is here.
Yeah.
If you look at any object, whether it's the arm or the face, it's a little bit different for the hair, although it applies in a way.
Yeah.
The body, you got 1/4, 3/4. 1/4 of shadow, 3/4 of light.
Okay.
1/4 of shadow, 3/4 of light. 1/4 of shadow, 3/4 of light. Same here. A little bit different here, but basically it's this and that.
Yeah.
Same here, although I did a central light as opposed to 3/4, 1/4. But if you added those two here, then you would get back on your,
Yeah.
And then for the hair, it's the other way around. 3/4 of, it's taking 3/4 of shadow, 1/4 of light. With every plane you can think of, Which reminds me, I forgot that one, but I can do it later when I've done the colors.
Yeah.
And that thing with the shading. This is in the case of you want to have a generic lighting. If it's like a 3/4 view and you don't want to go too fancy on backlighting or dramatic lighting, like under the eyebrows you would get a dramatic lighting, a long shadow under the nose and everything, then it's a little bit different. Other rules apply, but basically the chest or the waist area or the thighs, you can mentally, when you start drawing them, you construct them as boxes. So you have one flat side and then another one, and depending on the perspective, this is the one that's like the flattest, biggest area. This one is already receding in perspective. Okay? So same with the arm, a little bit, a plane is here, there's this plane and this plane, face is this plane and that plane.
Yeah.
So once you get that, in art classes, art schools, when they make you work on a cube and you got to put the shadows on that, you choose an angle, you're going to have the face that is the most obvious, and then you're going to have the one that shrinks in perspective, and that's where you would put the shadow if the light is hitting right on the flat surface of the cube and on the top. So basically it's the same, it's adapting with more details, that principle. Okay, so this is almost dry here, so I will, there we go. And now I'm going to go with the colors.